Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to be learning the Naide-Form. The Naide-Form is used to command or request that someone not do something. For example, if I said, "Sono keiki o tabenai de kudasai," that would mean, please don't eat that cake. So, just like with te-form, Naide-Form is formed differently depending on whether we're talking about a Ru-verb, an U-verb, or an irregular verb. So, to form the Naide-Form with a Ru-verb, first we drop the Ru, and then we add Naide. So, kiru, to wear, would become kinaide. Miru, to look or to see, would become minaide. Ijimeru, to tease or to be cruel to, would become ijimenaide. And akirameru, to give up, would become akiramenaide. So if I said akiramenaide kudasai, that would mean please don't give up. Now, to get the Naide-Form with an U-verb, we drop the U and replace it with anaide. So, hanasu, to talk or to speak, becomes hanasanaide. Iku, to go, becomes ikanaide. Yomu, to read, becomes yomanaide. And kaku, to write, becomes kakanaide. So, if I said, asoko ni ikanaide, that would mean, don't go over there. Now, there are a couple of exceptions to this. First off, if we have an U-verb that ends in tsu, we drop the tsu and replace it with tanaide. So, tatsu, to stand, would become tatanaide. And if an U-verb ends in a vowel followed by U, we drop the U and replace it with wanaide. So, kao, to buy, would become kawanaide. And finally, we have our two irregular verbs. Suru becomes shinaide, and kuru becomes konaide. So, if I said, "Sono otoko to kekkon shinaide kudasai," that would mean, please don't marry that man. So, looking at that word we just introduced, in Japanese, otoko means man, and onna means woman. The word hito means person, and attaching hito to otoko or onna makes a more polite form of man and woman. So, for example, otoko no hito means man, but this is considered more polite than just saying otoko. And onna no hito means woman, again, more polite than just saying onna. Generally, just a word of advice if you're ever in Japan, don't just say onna when referring to a woman. There's also otoko no ko, which means boy, and onna no ko, which means girl. Now, these can refer literally to children, but you can also use them like we would in English, where the meaning can be kind of ambiguous. For example, if you have a group of guys and they're talking about how much they love girls, they're not talking about children. They're talking about adult women, but using the term girl. The same can be true in Japanese. A lot of times when people say onna no ko, they're talking again about women in general, not about literal girls. Otoko no ko, I believe, can be used the same way, although like in English, it's less common. And now let's practice making some sentences. Please don't talk in the library. Toshokan de hanasanai de kudasai. Don't run in school. Gakko de hashiranai de. Please don't meet with my teacher. Watashi no sensei to awanai de kudasai. Please don't be mean to Muku. Muku-san o ijimenai de kudasai. Don't believe that person's story. Sono hito no hanashi o shinjinai de. And that's it for this lesson. See you again in the next one. Ja, mata.